Hello, everyone. We want to do a recap on what we've been talking about this past month. And our theme has been the choice is yours. And the difference between someone who just wants to get a black belt and someone who actually wants to be a black belt. And what kind of that difference is and how important it is, the decisions that we make. So first we had this story, the analogy between the two types of trees. So what was the little tree? Anybody remember? Yes, it was the bonsai tree. And then the big dogs we talked about, like that General Sherman tree that are hundreds of feet tall, are the great sequoias. So that made us realize that we can choose what we want to be, unlike those trees. And those trees can't choose how their roots go down in the ground, but we can choose what we do in order to not stop growing and not limit ourselves and to reach our potential. We talked about the story about the old man in Italy and how those boys had that bird in the hand and they were trying to trick him. And they're basically, is this bird alive or dead? And he said, if you have the power of life and death in your hands, if you squeeze your hand, you can kill the bird. If you open your hand, and just how that was a powerful illustration that we have power in our hands, a power over what we're going to be in our destiny, and that has far-reaching impact on others. Then we also talked last week about the importance of courage. We talked about that dragon slayer, and there's times where doing the right thing may be difficult, it may be hard. Everybody else is running one way, and you have to run the other. You have to go the other way because you know what is right, and you have to stand up for yourself. You have to stand up for what you believe in, what you know is right, and what you know is true. And really, part of the reason your parents got you in karate is that you wouldn't be bullied into becoming something that you're not. And so that's an important thing in terms of having courage, especially in the times that we live in right now. We need to stand up. We need to be brave, not fearful, face the truth of what's going on, and do what's right. And then, really just summing it up, the black belt is really a matter of the heart. So being a black belt is someone who lives by the student creed and the black belt principles. It's really a way of life. Everyone can do it, but it's a decision that only you can make.